I literally had to bring my daughter with me to get just a couple big braids put in my head because I'm pregnant and I'm hot and I can't do the wigs right now. But Danny wouldn't watch Summer because I couldn't afford to buy her cup water today.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Corporate Thugging with Mika. Well, I'm corporate, but I'm still thugging. Y'all, okay, so Queen Op and Danny, right? Baby, it's a mess. And now we're about to get into what been happening with Queen Op and Danny over the last couple days. So Queen Op gets online, okay? She was crying, pregnant, emotional, clearly stressed out, saying she had to take her daughter with her to go get her hair done because Danny wouldn't watch Summer. Let's get into it.
So I had to bring Summer with me. We ended up getting caught in the rain. And yeah. Environment. You gotta some more routine. Like, no, but I feel like too, you know, the more. And for the people that saying get my daughter hair done, do you think I'm just letting my daughter walk around with a nappy ass hair for no reason? No, she has autism and extreme sensory issues when it comes to her hair. She doesn't let me touch her hair without kicking, screaming, crying, excessively loud. She don't let me touch her hair. So now all her hair has to get cut off because it's severely matted and dreaded. And it's just literally it's something that I can't control. I'm not going to put her in a bunch of agony pain to please her with to please y'all, to put a bunch of barrettes and braids and shit in my daughter's hair. No. That's right, Mo. Then I just feel like she's selfish as fuck because she literally went out there. I think she said she started work next week. So she got a new job and it's like, what about me and my mental health? You know I'm not doing well because of the whole, even just the thing of the abortion situation, now the possible adoption situation, just the pregnancy in general is draining me mentally, exhausting me the fuck out. Why would you sickly and selfishly go get a job from 3 to 11 and leave me in the house by myself with Summer and the new baby? Like, I mean, I can't even talk right now. And the fucking pregnancy. You get what I'm saying? This bitch literally locked me out. Girl, you was not super 12 o'clock. Jump, 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 jump sometime. Jump. Girl, I gotta get to this head. Jump. And don't get me wrong, because I'm not judging nobody. I'm not talking about nobody, you know, because y'all got my weight on me too. But you letting some crusty ass bitch tell you that you not shit. And you ain't got a pregnancy glove. And your daughter is causing these problems. She still came from you. And if you love her, if she loved you and acting that way to her, how much love can she really have for you? You letting somebody really say these things to you. You would spit in somebody's face back in the day. But my whole thing is Summer is the reason that the fucking electricity is even on. Did you forget, bitch? We was in the dark last week. What are you talking about? My daughter's autism diagnosis is the reason why the shit is even back on. Like, what are we talking about here? For example, Summer had pooped and Danny had changed her diaper. Some of Summer's poop got on Danny's hands and she washed her hands with bleach. Clorox. bleach. But this supposed to be your daughter. She's not a fucking animal. Why are you washing your hands with bleach?
Nigga, it's hard as a motherfucker being broken viral at the same time. I tried to rob a nigga last night. He recognized my voice. I ran up. I said, give it up. The nigga said, look, Carl. I said, I'm just fucking with you, nigga. I'm talking shit. Whole time, hungry as a motherfucker.
Hi, Mom. Stop. You know she always leave you, girl. Stop acting like that.
All that because she couldn't afford to buy Danny a cut water. A cut water. Baby, a canned margarita. Lord. Now hold on, because I had to look this up, y'all. Them things in Philly run about $3 to $6 depending on where you get them. So let me get this straight. Your pregnant girlfriend needed help with her child, and your price for babysitting was basically a damn can of margarita. Girl, what? Anyway, honey, that's crazy. Then she got into Summer's hair. Lord, can y'all just leave that alone? Autism is different for every child. People screaming neglect and all type of shit, but they don't know what sensory issues are. You know what I'm saying? If that baby does not like her head touch, okay, I understand. I just think so much time has went by where she has not combed that baby hair or even touched that baby hair that, yeah, like she said, she just gonna have to go on and cut it off. And it is what it is. I'm not even gonna judge her on that part because ain't nothing we can do about it. Summer probably was kicking, screaming, crying, having complete meltdowns behind her mama touching her hair. Because that's a real issue. You feel me? And this ain't just as simple as do her hair. So I'm not even about to drag her over that part, like I said. But what I am going to talk about is this relationship. Because, baby, ain't no way I'm pregnant, stressed, mentally hanging on by a thread, you know, helping with bills and helping keep lights on. And then me and my child allegedly getting locked outside. Baby, please. In the rain? In a place I help pay for? Oh, no. No, ma'am. Kids did not ask to be here. You feel me? Don't no kid ask to be here. Now, you don't know how that'll make that child feel. She might not be verbal, but she can hear. The moment you start making a child feel like they are the burden, that's where I check out with you, Danny. Okay? Because kids don't ask to be here. Kids don't ask to be put in grown folks shit, especially not a child with special needs. Okay? Queen Op says that Summer had an accident, you know, did the number 2. Danny changed her diaper and got poop on her hand and went and washed her hands with bleach, Clorox. Now listen, some people are extra about germs. I do get that. Cool. But if somebody already feels like you don't love their child, stuff like that gonna make them look at you real different. Because perception, it matters, y'all. And if I already think that you don't like my baby, everything you do is gonna feel funny to me anyway. Everything. Then Queen Op started talking about wishing she never left Summer's dad. Anytime you start looking back at situations and relationships that you already left, not because they were healthy, but because your current situation is stretching you the hell out, baby, you are exhausted. You hear me? All right. You in survival mode. Then Summer crying because Danny left. You know, that's her second mom. She loved Danny too. And that's the sad part because kids get attached, even in unhealthy situations. That does not mean that the environment is healthy. Okay? And we are only hearing one side mostly. So we got to be fair because Queen Op is doing all the talking. But I want y'all to take a listen because Danny did some talking too on the panel today. So now we're going to get into the drama that they got going on today, which is May 22nd, 2026. Let's go.
So somebody just sent me a screenshot of Danielle on live on TikTok talking shit about me. Number one, y'all see I'm not home. I'm not at the house. She literally offered to watch Summer. She said I can leave tonight and stay gone all the way till Sunday. I don't trust her enough to leave Summer with her for that long. My nerves is bad even with her being there with Summer alone right now. Let's just keep it a buck. I don't fully trust her with Summer. Okay? So I was just gonna, come over to my best friend's house, clear my mind, go back in the morning time. But why would you sickly wait till I leave to get on live and talk shit about me? Why would you do that? And then you got Summer there.
Man, this shit so toxic.
So, do you see yourself marrying her?
I can't tell the future. Actually, you said, do I see myself marrying her?
Yeah.
Whoa. Um, that's deep right there because I'm actually trying to.
Y'all have been through all the ups and downs, the in and outs, and nobody knows each other better than y'all two. And it's the reason why I think y'all have stuck together for so long. And I
Listen,
think
I don't think, but I do think about me and Sierra is that we will be in each other's lives.
right, regardless, because y'all
I
have
think
been.
that. I think that whether it's friends, we'll be each other. Like I've been friends
Right or
with
wrong, wrong or
my
right.
exes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been, close friends with my exes, but our situation is a little bit more deeper. And
Right.
then we got these, these children that, it takes a village to raise kids. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So,
I mean, y'all will
I'm
always be
not
a
too
part of each other's
concerned.
lives.
Yeah, that's what I think my head is at. I'm not too
Hey,
concerned about the
Danny.
personal aspect of the situation. Like, are we
Right.
going to be together? Are we going to do? Are they, like the relationship aspect? I think that we both are more concerned about, doing what's best for these kids. We got to that point to, no matter what y'all think y'all know, but we got into the point to where, so, you know what, we need to do what's best for these kids.
We ain't missing no more.
Oh my gosh.
Danny, you sick.
Listen, I got Mookie. My baby moving.
Hey,
Yeah,
user. I remember
yeah.
user.
Okay. Well, I hope, regardless, right or
Yeah,
wrong,
I
wrong or
think,
right, I hope
but
y'all
you know
work
what?
it out
I
for the
think
best.
that's where we at. I think that's where we at for the most part. Like, I
Girl, what
think,
happened? Where's Queen?
she at her friend house. She at her best friend house.
Hey, period.
But I think that that's probably where we're going to be. Where like not so much concerned on what me and her got going on personally, but just doing what is best for these kids because these babies ain't asked to be here. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Despite the
that's right.
situation, like that's where my head is at. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I mean? After I thought about it, way doing it, these babies, they don't ask to be here. So, us as adults, we gotta put our head together and say the hell with what we got going on or what we want to do personally. We gotta raise these kids. And that's what I said to her. Like, that's what we gonna do. We gonna raise these kids, period. Whatever's going on between me and her personally is really not important at the moment. I want her to have a healthy pregnancy and just continue to go on without any hiccups or anything, and just know that she's supported, especially by me. But I don't understand, she be like I don't know, like.
Now, Danny, they said that you was a pill popper, and baby, you sound like you on something, and it's not a good look. Okay, this relationship is toxic as hell because relationships are hard enough. Don't get me wrong, pregnancy is hard enough, parenting is hard enough, and financial stress is hard enough. Adding pettiness, emotional games, lockouts, resentment, and bullshit, baby, no. At some point, you got to ask yourself: is this a relationship, or am I just surviving somebody? You feel me? Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about everything that we just went over, all the clips that we just seen. Everything happened the day before yesterday, and then everything happened today. Let me know how y'all feel. Was Danny wrong? Because if the price of watching your pregnant girlfriend child was a damn cut water, baby, that says a lot. Drop your thoughts below and let me know how you feeling. Thank y'all for watching this video. And please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, because I know you rocking with me. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. She thuggin', but still corporate. Yeah. Thuggin', but still corporate. Don't ever confuse it. Yeah. Walk in the room, and she shift how you view it. Yeah. Pretty impression. Yeah. can exist. Class with an edge, she don't play by the respect.